nothing like living a simple life. Something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. Today, a really cool review. This is a Homelite Ranger, and as you can see by the dust that's built up on it, this is a very old Homelite Ranger. This was a housewarming present for my first house back in 1999, and I've owned it ever since. I've used it sporadically for work on that house and this house, cutting down trees and branches. It has not been touched since about 3 years ago. When I built this, I needed it to cut down some trees, and so it has sat. This video is kind of a review of the Homelite Ranger, but it's more a review of how easy it is to keep up with your equipment if you just do simple maintenance on it before you put it away. Putting fuel stabilizer, draining out your fuel, things like that can cause a tool that would normally last 3 or 4 years last 20 years. Let's open it up and see what we got. Oh, she's been through a lot over the years. 16-inch Homelite Ranger with a 33cc engine. Does have the oiler and fuel here, oil here. We've got a lock for the throttle here, choke over here. We've got our bulb, original bulb on the fuel for this thing, original bulb, still working. And our pull start. Here's our kickback and the belt, or the blade. Now, I'm not sure if this blade is good or not. I'll have to probably try it out on a tree and see if it works or not. If not, I've got another spare here. At one point, I had 5 or 6 of these things. When we first moved up here, we were doing a lot of cutting, so I had a bunch of these, but a lot of them just wear out eventually. You can only sharpen them so many times. And then I've got some tools that I've kept in here. Wow, there's an abandoned tool for you. Craftsman Professional Series Robo Grip. For a while, Craftsman had a professional series of tools, highly polished tools or higher end tools. This was one of them, and apparently it made its way into here. And then our spark plug tool and tightening tool. So if the belt, I keep saying belt, if the chain comes off, this is what we use to reattach it, clean out any debris, stuff like that. All right, I've got over here a gallon of mixed gasoline here, 40 to 1, I think it is. And I guess it's time to see what's left in here. Okay, completely dry, which is a good idea if you're going to run these things, to run them dry when you're done using them. That way the gas can't go bad, because even with stabilizer, 3 years that's a pretty long time to be rolling around with fuel. Now, I literally don't check this thing. I don't do anything to it in the offs, you know, like 3 years it has sat. I've never had it out of that box. Put a little more in there. Now, we actually got a new chainsaw. My wife keeps wondering why I don't use it. It's because there's nothing wrong with this one. And although we got the chainsaw that we got on some kind of super clearance where it was like a $30 chainsaw, it doesn't mean that I really want to go out and just use it for the sake of using it. Looks like it's got plenty of oil still in it, so we'll go with that. All right, primer bulb. Pull the choke out. Now, I swear I have not fired this thing up in 3 years. So let's see if it works here. Gonna lock the speed and make sure that I'm on. Ooh, it's already popping. And it idles. Well, let's go on up there and cut down some branches with this thing, but there's your proof. The Homelite Ranger, she's an oldie. 16-inch bar. Not bad, right? All right, let's go on up there and try this thing out. I'm not going to show you cutting down all these lower branches, but as you can tell, 21 years old, 22 years old, Homelite Ranger. These entry-level tools will work fine for you in many situations. Just don't abuse them and just don't ignore them, and they'll do fine. That's it for today, my friends. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. I'll see you next time. Take care.